Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. This is the pulse motor with my current coil designs operational. That's going to get going pretty fast even though the stator is about an inch away. It is going the opposite way, but it can go both ways. But it's hooked up this way, and it's going this way. Alright, so real quick, what's going on here is that we start, the energy goes in from power distribution, goes from power supply to transformer to power distribution to this 14 gauge coil. It's 90 turns. This 18 gauge coil, 180 turns. 20 gauge coil, 725 turns. 26 gauge coil, 3,174 turns, and 32 gauge coil, 3,333 turns. And it filters down. What it does is it draws amps, about 4 amps coming in, and then that tapers down and turns into speed as it goes through the system here. Like each choke point is a burst of energy. And that's awesome. Alright, and then also we have a 22,000 turn 32 gauge generator coil, which is hooked up to the bridge rectifier, which is hooked up to this super cap board, which is then plugged back into the 14 gauge coil. So these caps will run not for very long at all. Still picking up speed. That's great. And yeah, it just kind of recycles itself while it's on. It works better when it's on than it does when it's off. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that theory to the test. I'm going to unplug the clip. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It's about 83, 84 volts at the bridge rectifier is where I'm doing the reading at. That's DC voltage. 90. So that is it's being filtered through these caps. And as long as it's plugged in, I don't think those caps will have a problem. They're 2.75, 2.7 volt, 500 microfarad caps. 6 of them on a board. So that is about 12 volts. Something just kicked in. Alright, I think I'm going to cut that back now. That's pretty awesome though. because the stator is so far away from the rotor that just the results that I'm getting now are pretty awesome. And it's tapering down slowly. 88, 87, so on and so forth. Yeah, so when you turn it off, it'll run for a little bit, very little while. So probably be about 5 minutes. And that's because there's 3 cores on this. So I'm getting my bearings. They're coming today for the very small bearings. They're 1/4 inch and 3mm axle action, boring action. So they're extremely small, like 0.1, 0.12 of an inch. I got poles to go with them. I got cylindrical magnets. So right here is a magnet. So north, south. Just imagine that. But I mean, that focused strength is going to be like twice as much as these big magnets on this rotor. I'm getting 2 of some like new magnetic material that we're trying. I guess they're coming up with ways not to do rare earth anymore. So I got 2 of those. It's a bunch of X's and A's and all that jazz. It's pretty neat, so I can't wait to try those out. And I'm getting 3 more of the magnets I just showed you. Those are neodymium. And I'm going to put those beasts on a rotor about 6.5, 7 inches in diameter. And that is going to, and I got to line it up nice though. That's going to be some power in that spot. In that one little spot that oh, it's still going pretty good. You can tell those caps are working. $11 volts left in the cycle of this generator coil and the bridge rectifier and the multimeter, and then it's plugged back into the whole system. So I mean, it's got 8 volts left. And look at it still go. You just hear it. It just shook everything. It just kicked. That's awesome. Yeah, so when those get here, I'm going to see if I can't make the first layer of my helix magnetic sculpture. And yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. All right, peace out. Have a good night. Please subscribe. Or good morning. Notification bell, like, leave a comment.